Today on Engineering Newswire, we're riding in a jet-powered go-kart, cutting out components with the new controller, and building the world's longest glass bridge.
Colin Furze is known for his wacky YouTube inventions. Look at this guy. He is doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna stick a jet on a cart.
His latest project was to build the best pulse jet-powered go-kart the internet has ever seen. The cart is gas-powered because it is easy to light and doesn't require a complex injection system. The injector is a piece of stainless pipe capped off with small holes drilled along two sides. Once it's idling on the gas, Furze pumps diesel into it through a second fuel rail. Diesel is easier to get a hold of, and he can refuel the tank himself. However, the system he uses now is not the one shown in his videos, as the fuel pump couldn't deliver fast enough. He needed a 5-gallon bucket to travel just about half a mile. Now, instead of pumping it in, Furze pressurizes a fire extinguisher fuel tank with air and has a second fuel tank which the pressurized air would force empty. The throttle pedal is connected to a lever valve which is sprung shut, so the more pressure he puts on the pedal, the more diesel passes through the valve. Right now, the go-kart's top speed is 60 miles per hour, but Furze says that he also runs out of airstrip, so there might be more in it. I mean, I could probably get going on the Ziggle, but I run out of room in my cubicle, so I get it. Come on, you make a push.
St. Louis, Missouri-based Watlow is well known for its work in industrial heaters, temp sensors, and controllers. Well, this week, the company was so excited about its latest product that they traveled all the way to our office in Madison, Wisconsin to show us why it's poised to cause more than a few ripples in the market. Product manager Craig Dennis unveiled the F4T with Intuition temperature process controller with an innovative capacitive touchscreen that looks like my smartphone interface. The 4.3-inch screen provides intuitive navigation and screen personalization that allows channels, alarms, inputs, and outputs to be programmed with user-defined specifications. It also simplifies machine design by reducing complexity, as the F4T combines power switching, over-under temperature limit, temperature PID, math, logic, timers, and counters all into an integrated system. And it has 6 field-changeable cartridges which help improve flexibility. Personally, I was impressed by the product demo because the new process controller has the potential to help design engineers cut costs and improve time to market, the two greatest challenges in design engineering. I mean, or how did Craig put it? Let the design engineer worry about the science. We'll take care of the instrumentation. Really, it's not a bad proposition. In the US, Play It Safe thrill seekers can visit the horseshoe-shaped cantilever bridge that extends over the edge of the Grand Canyon.
The 70-foot skywalk is 10 feet wide and was designed by architect Mark Ross Johnson.
Oh, I see we're doing the whole...
Yep, no Kelly this week. We need to switch it up.
This week, plans leaked of a much more ambitious glass bridge.
Leave it to the Chinese.
Right? The world's longest glass bridge will be built across the Zhangjiahe Grand Canyon.
Nailed it.
In the Hunan province of China.
Designed by Israeli architect Haim Dotan.
Nailed it.
It will be the highest and longest bridge in the world.
According to the China Glass Network, the 370-meter bridge will be constructed between the two summits.
As high as 400 meters above the canyon's base.
It will hold up to 800 people at a time, each of which will also have the option of jumping off.
What?
No, nothing suicidal. They figured that since the tourists were at the highest point, why not let them bungee jump off of it?
The world's highest bungee jump?
Yeah.
No thanks.
I always thought of myself as a thrill seeker, but you just never know how you're gonna react once you're out there.
I don't know if I'm feeling that. I do not like this. My stomach is turned over.
Do you have story ideas? Well, then you can just go to China and throw them off that new bridge. Or you can comment below and we'll cover them in an upcoming episode. For PD&D, I'm David Manti, and this has been your Engineering Newswire.